And a super good morning to each and every single one of you, and a happy Thursday. As you can hear behind me over there, and you can maybe see over there, our village is gearing up for the annual Festa Feria, so there'll be noise in the background. Anyway, just to let you know, today, Thursday, there are a couple of things happening. Instead of having a gym session at noon on Wednesday yesterday, as I would normally do, that's been moved to today, Thursday. So as soon as I'm finished here, because it's about 11:30 at the moment, I'll be heading straight down to the gym for my gym session. And what else have I got? So 12 noon gym session. 4 o'clock this afternoon, I have the annual Orchiva chess tournament coming up, which I hope to do reasonably well at, but I'll be able to give you a report back as far as that's concerned a little bit later. Then, beyond those, what is there? Oh yes, my word count for the month at the moment is sitting on around about 57,500, so, and today being the 28th, so 28, 29, 33 days to knock out 2,500 words. Maybe I'll be able to knock all of those 2,500 words out today and wrap that side of things up to get my 60,000 words for the month in with 2 days to spare. That's the goal in any event. But whichever way you look at it, today is going to be a day, besides those two interludes of gym, which we obviously know that gym is not a bad thing, and the chess tournament, which just helps keep my mind just a little bit sharp. I'll be looking at smashing out the content, and I sincerely hope that each and every single one of you will be doing exactly the same thing. Speak to you a bit later in office. Take care. A super good evening to each and every single one of you, and let's begin this video by wrapping up word counts and that type of thing as far as Thursday is concerned. What I've managed to do today so far is 2,684 words, and that's where I'm going to shut it down as far as tonight's concerned. And that, because I only had 2,500 words to do to be able to hit my 60,000 word count total, that total brings me to my 60,000 for the month. And with that in mind, I can say that I've hit my target of 60,000 words for the month of September. However, I'm not stopping there. I'm going to keep pumping for the final 2 days of the month, and I sincerely hope that you're going to be doing the same thing. Let's wrap up the month as strongly as we possibly can and see if we can publish a couple more blog posts. We've got 2 days. That's what, 3 potential additional blog posts? Why not? Let's do that. Anyway, so with that done, what else can I tell you? That, and I suppose technically speaking, I should say that was yesterday, because it's just gone midnight at the moment. I'm needing to get myself into bed really soon, but I've just finished a very interesting video roast session with Ricky Kessler of Income School Project 24. There was a mastermind session where we were looking at and analyzing the videos done by different people, different members of Project 24, and each putting in giving our input as far as what can be done to make those videos just a little bit better. And I'm really glad that I attended that mastermind session, because there was something else, a video that was put up by one of the Project 24 members that I'm going to be looking at when I get up much later this morning. Certainly not now at just gone midnight, probably while I'm having my cup of coffee. A member of Project 24 did a video, I think it's about 10-15 minutes long, packed with information about the different settings that he adjusted in Ezoic that increased his Ezoic ad revenue by 400%. So that means that if I am able to, and that was within a 30-day period, which means if I can increase my Ezoic earnings by 400%, quadruple it from where it is at the moment, I would move from being almost able to cover my monthly costs on Ezoic's income, or should I say almost able to cover my rent and utilities on the Ezoic income, to being able to cover my full living costs 2 times over. That's quite a difference. What do you think? Do you think I should delve into that a little bit deeper during the course of today, but not to negate putting in the word count that I'm needing to do to be able to get the extra 2 to 3 blog posts published before the end of this month. Anyway, that's the story as far as that's concerned. Oh yes, I haven't told you yet. I played in the chess tournament that started at 4 o'clock, and it was so close. With one round to go, it was a 4 round tournament. After the first 3 rounds, I was sitting on 2 out of 3. There was myself and one other player. We were sitting on 2 out of 3. There was a guy on 2.5 out of 3, and there was another on 3 out of 3. The guy on 3 out of 3 won his game to be a 4 out of 4, so the guy that was on 2.5, sitting in second place, stayed on 2.5 points. I was playing against the other guy that was sitting on 2 out of 3, and what happened was that I got myself into a completely winning position. I was a bishop and 2 pawns up. Completely winning position. Minor problem. I haven't played with a clock in nearly 10 years, maybe more. And I ran incredibly low on time. By the time I had my completely winning position, plus being all that material up, and in a position where I'd be able to probably force a checkmate in about 15 to 20 moves, I had about a minute left on my clock. And that minute left on my clock was not enough to push through my advantage, so I ended up losing on time. Winning that game would have put me in second place for the tournament. Losing that game, I think, put me on about 5th or 6th place. But anyway, interesting experience. Tournament chess is not something that I play every day. I think I played in this local village tournament about 4 years ago, and that's about it. Maybe if I played a little bit more online chess with tight time controls and a clock, I might get a little bit sharper with tighter time controls. But then again, it's not bringing in the money, and I need to pump out the content, need to publish the blog post. Maybe I can give myself an incentive that if I publish 3 blog posts in a day, I can play 2 games of online chess. What do you think? Is that a fair compensation? Let me know down below. Well, with that said, let me wrap this video up, go and get myself a good night's rest so that I can be up and going tomorrow morning to be able to do a bike ride, some time in the gym, and 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Free paella in the town square. Have to be there for that one. Good night.